Alright, howdy guys, I'm Buffalo8, your favorite Wolf Girl enthusiast. I hope my mic's working, yes it is. Awesome. And welcome back to this Fire Emblem The Lonely Mirror, Maddening mode, Ironman. I have been looking forward to this one. Obviously yesterday I had to move the stream back, but we're back into it today with Chapter 16, Spider and the Fly. I am so excited. This is one of my favorite maps in this game. The Prison Escape map. Excelente. 1 viewer, 5 likes, sub-botted. True, you're right. Good to see you, Metaphor. Hey, Maximus. Yes, so this map is going to be very fun, but very scary. We get 3 units this map. Good to see you, Lee. The dabs, as always, excellent. We get 3 brand new units this map, ones that we haven't had prior, or, well, one of them that we had prior to the time skip. But this one's very, very interesting in how it plays out. Our preparations don't actually matter. We don't need to worry about them at all. I'm just going to choose my units, and we're going to hop into it, because in this map, you can't actually interact with the supply at all. The supply, any of this. I guess you can interact with the armory, but whatever. It doesn't matter. It's all going to be sent back to the convoy anyway. And then we'll get our stuff back at the beginning of the next thingy here. Which does make this one a little bit interesting, because if you want to promote a unit, you have to have your, like, card or your promotion item on hand. Which is interesting, I guess, but doesn't super matter. I was thinking about promoting Caspian right about now, but I think he'll be fine. He can go a few more levels, and he'll make it out just fine. I think Queenie can become an Oracle. Ooh, very nice. Speaking of Oracle, we're going to be bringing Roxy as well. These 3 are pretty easily our biggest damage dealers. Wouldn't it be fun to have 2? Very possibly. I have never got to use a Bishop, though. I am very fascinated by the concept of using a Bishop in this game. Speaking of Bishop and healing, we need to bring Ariel. She's not been doing well for me at all. She's been leveling like HP only several times in a row. She's virtually base level, despite having leveled up about 8 times. But you know, she's a healer. I'm not going to complain too much. It does make my choice to promote Wanda into a Silver Knight a little bit more impactful in a negative way, but that's fine. 8 magic, level 14 healer, let's go. Really feeling like Chlorine out here, isn't it, Dribble? No, I'm kidding. Chlorine would definitely not have this much power. Oh, Catherine, right. Catherine, and make her a bishop. That's honestly a good choice. That's a great choice right there, because Catherine has been popping off like crazy. Catherine's better than Ariel, and we haven't used Catherine in several chapters as a result of her not being here. And now's the hard part, right? Because we need to bring 2 more units, and obviously there's merit to Noelle as a dancer, but Rob, Benji, and Saoirse are the otherwise hard choices. Train Queenie and promote her into a bishop. That is what I'm thinking. But you never know. Queenie using dark magic sounds really funny too. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes in a lot of ways. I think I'm going to bring Benji because he needs to gain more strength and speed in order to one-round wyverns in the next map. That's going to be somewhat important for him. If I can give him a steel bow in this map, because there is a droppable steel bow. If I can give him that in this map, and then also, yeah, Benji does have good defense. He's fine on defense. But yeah, if I could give him that steel bow, he would be one-shotting wyverns in the next map, presuming that he gets a couple more points of power. If he gets speed as well, I'm very happy, because if he can start doubling steel lance ones with the iron bow, I'd be very, very happy. But this is where things get hard. Do I bring Noelle, Saoirse, or Rob? I'm really tempted to go ahead with Saoirse, because she can promote into a healer as well. And she would get rune access, and that's pretty important to me. So I think I'm going to go Saoirse, as much as I really want to bring Rob and Noelle as well. They're not doing bad or anything, it's just like, it's really hard to choose for this map. It's really difficult to choose, so we're just going to roll with this. I'm not going to think on it too much. And we're going to hope that this works out. So the Elwyn Tome. I usually have Ariel down the middle here. I think it's good to have Ariel down the middle because you unlock this portion right about the time that you would need a healer. Otherwise, I think Benji does good on this side too. But it's hard to make that decision for sure. Sword Reaver, so a lance user in Wise and Eamon, does very well. The Elwind guy. Eamon delivery this chapter as well. Yes, it'll be very fun to see that unfold. Every single time you get different items with different units and stuff, so it's really cool to see. I think that these 2 are the exception. I can't recall. I don't think so, actually. I think Atticus gives them weapons. Yo, good to see you, Mage General. Yes, we are back. True. Very, very true. So this portion of the map would probably be best for Miles, honestly. Miles can kind of single-handedly wrap up this portion of the map, despite being super far from his support partner. I think that's probably for the better. We could have Saoirse down here to handle sword needs, I suppose. Or would it be better to have her up here? Iron Axe, well, I'll just have Caspian up here then, since that's pretty much the most direct path to a weapon for him. Joseph down here. Like I said, there's a bow person right here with an iron bow. What else? What else? I think I'll put Benji down the middle with Ariel. It's kind of a weird combination, but I think Saoirse and Roxy will do more work getting us over there. As nice as it would be, I mean, Benji will double these guys. It's just going to be hard to get through this unit. 8 speed, Saoirse can double with an iron sword. Okay, I'm going to roll with that. I'm going to take that right there, or... that's hard. This one down here is the hard one. These guys are kind of just insane. Like, I don't have to worry about this portion of the map anymore. There's going to be, knights, there's going to be soldiers. I don't have to worry about this portion of the map anymore. These guys are just fine. They're going to be perfectly okay. So, I think with that, we're just going to hop into it. Get it rolling. Not much else to do after all. Let's see. Ah yes, the longest 3 days of his life. Being trapped in a cell with Wise. But yeah, the first turn of this map is just talking to Queenie. You get a lot of story exposition here. I think it's pretty cool. But for this map's purposes, I'm not going to roll with it, because we've already read the story in a previous playthrough. Here's Queenie. We're going to get her pretty shortly. I think on the next turn she joins us definitively. Defector from the Proclaimers, there's more to her than meets the eye. True. Very much accurate. So she is a light mage, as you can see, an acolyte in this game. Users of light magic with high resistance, doing a magical... What you're doing? Because that would be very fascinating. Be very, very... Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, no, that sounds really difficult. Also, my Boone's kind of looking good now. I know that I said that I didn't need to let this get to me. The 10 speed, 10 defense looks good, but it's not as good as it actually appears. But yes, here's Queenie. She has the Dark Affinity. That's a very good one to complement Boone's. I'm glad that they have a support, because we're going to be supporting these two. It will add Crit Avoid, a little bit of crit rate that Boone would otherwise be lacking. It's pretty good. 6 likes, 4 viewers like botting. True, 100%. Anyway, Queenie is quite good. She has good power, good speed. Otherwise, I mean, she's pretty much your standard light mage. High res, pretty low defense, meh luck that's going to be patched up by her and Boone's support, and pretty low skill that is also going to be patched up by her support. Get ready to read. Oh yeah. True, true. And I do believe that's all that we can really get away with for this turn, so I'm just going to chill out right here. I guess I could bait this guy over or something, but like, I think I'd rather not take damage unnecessarily. Alrighty, here we go. And so it begins. Actually, wait, I want to check something really quickly. I just want to see how strong this guy is. Yeah, he's a level 4 soldier with 12 HP. Strictly for the purposes of your Atticus being able to handle it. Hate reading? Yeah, don't we all, honestly. And so it begins. Halt, who goes there? Not you anymore, buddy, with your 12 HP. SMH. Ah, there you are. Man, that didn't take long. Yeah, there's Atticus. What a guy. What a champ. Love to see it. So here's Atticus. He has returned to us. Our Atticus did decently well, but we didn't use him as much as most. Comes with the Cincada this time, though. Strong against lances and armors. It is a, obviously, Reaver weapon. Oh, and a Speedwing that I almost forgot about. Semi-light. Good to see you, cutie pie. Got that Speedwing there. I very much desire that for probably obvious reasons. There are a good few units that I would love just a little bit more speed on. Atticus Finch, a little bit. It's kind of funny. We have another Fire Emblem character and another hack whose name is Finch, and here's Atticus. He's pretty cool, though. I like him a lot. Unfortunately, we're not using him on the long term, but he's good. He's definitely worthwhile. Let's see here. Oh yeah, she doesn't get a tome for another turn, I believe. Either way, that's just fine for me. I can roll this guy, completely destroy him, with really no downside. I guess what I'll do is I'll throw the steel knife here. Good old TCAM, yeah. Good old To Kill a Mockingbird. What a wonderful book that I didn't actually finish.
Well, you do have a fine coat of fur.
New donation from Dribble Sauce. Wow. Or Dribble. Not Dribble Sauce anymore. Thank you. Let me... Yeah, the good old... What's it called there? The Ko-fi page. I didn't have it prepared, but thank you. I really appreciate that. Very kind of you. That load while I swap him over to the Cincada, because Reaver, it'll help out with the Lance user there. Let me just do that in the meantime. But yeah, Boone will be doing just fine out here. Got that light tome. That's where the light tome is. Gotcha, gotcha. Okay. Grab that right on over then. Easy. Easy peasy. Let's see here. But thank you very much. I appreciate that. It's really kind of you. Let me check. The first transaction you've ever made with your own card. That is wonderful. Congratulations on getting a new card. That is a huge milestone for anyone. Let's see. Get your own money. What's up? Good to see you, Roche Jana channel. We're rocking our socks. Let's see. Is Eamon still up here? Or did he take off? Yeah, he's on his way. But yeah, we're rolling for sure. We are trucking right along. We've begun the prison escape. That hero over there, he knows. Been really enjoying the streams lately as you've been able to come by more often because of time. Nice. I'm glad to see you every time. Thank you for popping in. Oh wait, you're trying to. True! You're right. I'm actually doing the job thing now. I'm trying to get the money. But anyway, all that aside, we're finally getting out of this prison. Finally, with Eamon unlocking us. As much as I love Eamon, we're not going to be able to use him this run. He is a very fascinating unit because he's pretty mid straight down the line. He has the best, best FE ROM hack content around. Thank you, I appreciate that. But his bases are pretty straightforward. He does get weighed down by anything that's not an iron or a slim lance, so as a result of that, his speed is not going to be amazing. But he does have pretty middling growths, like down the board. He's not dissimilar from like the Eliwood, like Sersha sort of thing. If you open Roxy and Ariel cells with Eamon, would they get weapons too? Yes, they will. Best Wolf Girl enthusiast around, thank you. The only one, the number one. I am the one. The only one who gets respect. Anyway, so Eamon, as you can see, his stats look pretty good, but it's up in the air as to whether or not he would generally be a good unit. You know, it's hard to justify him somewhat just because he's him, you know what I mean? Like, he has done well for me. I just can't say that he's one of the better units. If you get great level ups on him, he will not disappoint you when he becomes a Silver Knight. He will pop off. Don't need a gun to get respect up on the street. Exactly, he knows. But yeah, for now, we're just going to chill out like this. I don't want this guy to hit me, so I'm going to take Wise, trade one of these lances on over. Are you able to rescue Joseph? Yes, okay. Sounds good to me. In that case, we're going to talk and rep support. Do I have that support? I'll check that next turn. Go right here. Let's see, Eamon. Yeah, okay, that works. Go like that. Trade him a lance over. He can have the javelin, maybe. Eamon takes a lot of investment. I would say that's very much true. I agree. But it is good investment once he has gotten into motion. He is one of my favorite characters, too. Like, character-wise, he has some amazing support, some amazing writing to him. I do love Eamon. It's just, you kind of have to treat him as a meme until he's no longer a meme. Investing in video games, but games are for kids. XD. True. Not true. Not true even remotely. Okay, and then we're gonna drop like this, and hopefully everything will just kind of work out here. This guy's got a Sword Reaver, a little bit of floating crit rate on old Eamon here. So here's hoping he doesn't just get crit one shot and then killed. Is he a game over condition? I don't know. I hope not, because if he is, then that would be highly, highly unfortunate. Okay, so you're gonna move to right there. Cool. I can give Queenie experience this way. She is really cool. I do like her custom. It's not like perfectly custom because that's sort of the light mages in this game have their like little cap things, but even returns are a fringe profit. I would say that's, yeah, that makes sense to me. He's good. Trickster for kids, you're right. This should work. This should work out just fine because there's no way a steel axe guy is dealing less damage than an iron axe, or more damage that is. So presuming that Boone hits both of those, we're fine, and if he doesn't, then we're also fine as long as he hits one of them, right? 14 is what we would need, so no, actually, he does have to hit both of them. And that would mean his death if he doesn't hit both of these, so I'm not going to risk that. I'm just going to place him down here, and then we're going to go ahead and use Atticus. Maybe not even use Atticus, I'll just let him heal. Is he in range of both? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, he is. So if they feel like surrounding him, then they will. Luckily, his avoid is pretty high, and it's an axe user. It'll have like less than 40%. I shouldn't have placed him there. That's on me entirely. Let's see, is there anyone left? Just you guys? Okay. We'll unlock those doors in just a moment. Get those returns on those weapons. Should get a lot of good stuff out of that. Uh-oh, don't get hit, please. Thanks, now we're just fine. He'll get hit by both, but now that'll free up some experience for Queenie, a little bit for Boone as well. And please don't crit me. Thanks. Nice. Good. I do love his palette as well. I like the soldiers in this game. Love sending Atticus on one-man missions because of his insane movement and avoid. Yeah, I could see that being the case. What's up? Good to see you, Vic. Top of the morning. Or evening, or whatever time it is there. It's actually well into the afternoon here, but either way. What's up? We're popping. We're doing just fine. I can't wait to get Miles out of his cell, because boy oh boy, the second that man escapes, it is game over for these guys. Oh yeah, they don't get weapons immediately. Whoops, I didn't account for that. That's a big darn moment. But it's fine. We can completely control our fate now. We're completely okay. 7 o'clock in Suranime, or let's see, I'm not perfectly sure how to pronounce that, but 7 o'clock. Wow, very nice. Glad to see you either way. So, oh, Boone can actually one-shot. That's probably safer, because I don't really want Queenie in range of everything. So if she attacks this guy, gets the kill for sure. Suriname, I hope I say that correctly. Either way. Queenie gonna be popping off for us, I sure hope. Deployment is about to get really hard. Where is that? Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not perfectly sure at all. Very fascinated though. I do like me some geography and things of this nature. I know Tucky's bigger on that than I am, though. Alrighty, Boone, please don't miss. Thanks. Awesome. Excellent. South America, north of Brazil. Oh, very fascinating. Gotcha. That's really cool. Welcome. Okay, so Steel Lance, Iron Blade. Right, we're gonna have to grab that door key from there. Oh, it's a good thing we one-shot this guy. I sure hope that works, because if not, we're here in a great deal of danger. Nice, now I'm less ignorant. I feel that one. Please don't actually cost me a game over here, Wise. Thanks, arigato. Got that L wins. I sure am gonna be needing that. So, you're not gonna double Eamon because you're getting way down by 4. So you're down to 9, even though he... Yeah, okay. Would Joseph double this guy? 14 speed? Yes. Yes, he would. So I think I'll do that. I could place... So what I'm thinking is I want to trade this over like this. And then give him... Do I want to give him the Iron Lance? I think that I do. Because he would be losing a lot of speed to that, and even standing here makes him safe. So he will not be doubled by this guy. I hope I traded over that Elwyn Tome, or else I'm going to have to harder commit to this. Don't get crit, please. It's a 1%, so here's hoping. Okay, and it's a really low hit rate anyway. Chapter's funny because we loot the corpses of like 5 guys, yeah. And that's our escape. So, you have the Elwyn now. He'll get hit by one of these, and otherwise be just fine, I hope. He might actually be safer if I place him behind Eamon. Because if he gets doubled by this guy somehow, there's no way. 18 and 19. He's going to take 1 hit from each for 11 and 12, which is exactly 1 point out. Shout out to your boy Eamon. True, good to see you, Alex. He will exactly avoid being one-shot or one-rounded, as long as he... Yeah, that's 19, that's 18, and then minus 7 from each of those for 12 and 11. So he exactly avoids getting one-rounded if he doubles and kills. So good. Very excellent. This had to have been a very difficult chapter to balance for a lot of reasons, because you do kind of have to rely on a lot of your units having stat thresholds that actually work for the units around them. Drop a like for your guy, true. Big preach if you do so. What about Elwyn's weight? The Elwyn's weight should only impact him by 1. Actually, not at all. So he's not getting way down. These guys are significantly way down. This guy has actually 0 speed. And he will get 1-rounded, because his res is very low. Will he? He'll actually not get 1-rounded. He'll take 12 times 2. This guy, on the other hand, is at... So that's -4, right? Yes, -4 for 9. He'll get 1-rounded, because he has a lot less. Did you one better? You dropped $2. True. Thank you, Dribble. I appreciate that. That's very, very kind of you. Let's see here. So, I think that's all we have for this turn. I think we just have to end turn and hope that we're fine. We should be, because Caspian's not facing weapon triangle disadvantage due to being unequipped. Even if he gets hit twice, it's okay, because he's an HP boy. So, he'll do fine. Let's go ahead and end this one. What scares me about this one is that we have the possibility of getting rolled by that hero on the right side. What are you dribbling? True, are you dribbling a ball? A basketball, maybe? Don't forget about the killer ballista. Uh-oh. I don't actually... Oh. Okay, good job, Joseph. The killer ballista. I don't recall the killer ballista, but I appreciate the reminder there. Sure, that's what we'll call it. Maybe he'll crit again. He's got a lot of crit rate now. We have him... I could just go ahead and give him that wide support. I forgot that I was pairing those two. I don't know how I forgot that, because it's literally the best pair for both of them that I do every time, but it'll work out. So you have that. We can just roll with this and do that supports. Joseph. They had 3 days in a prison cell, and they were like, I'm not proccing that support. He's a crit machine now, by the way. We're going to place him up next to Miles and Wise at the same time later on in the game, and he'll just have 25 extra crit. He'll be just fine. Don't forget about the waifu that turns into a dragon. Every single Fire Emblem game has one of those, that's for sure. Okay, I had 2 door keys there somehow that I neglected. But that's fine, that's perfectly okay. We'll just open up this door. Roll with it. Don't worry, I've got you covered. Yeah, longbow. That by itself kind of makes it the most worthwhile. He's going to not get 1-rounded. Right? How much res do you have? 3. Okay, that's actually... It's gonna be +2 now because of this, this thing. So, 20 damage, -3 for 17 times 2. So he's gonna get 1-rounded anyway. We'll do this, get a little bit of, experience. Have you recruited FLO7 yet? Yes, I have. He's right here. Here's FLO7 with the 7 move. That's what we call him. When he promotes, he becomes a FLO8 move. That's what we'll say. Actually, maybe I'll put Saoirse down there, and she'll get the experience. Biggest thing about dropping Ariel that's kind of rough for me is that I use her support with Saoirse quite often. It's a very good one. So I do hope that she starts getting some good level ups. He is the wise Dragon Rider, true. And he's the Aragon Gamer. Got him. Let's see, so what I 1-round? FLO8 is canonically a promoted Wyvern, we'll take it. Well, actually, I could be a Paladin too, because Paladins also have 8 move. I could just be Orson, like just actually real-life Orson. I'd have to find my Monica. I don't actually have a Monica. All I have is a bird statue on my desk. Do you like my bird statue? It's very, excellent, that's for sure. There he be. It's actually a real-life bird, that's for sure, definitely. Yeah, Why do you keep doxing you? I'm exposing his identity. I might as well have just said your home address right there, huh? Oh, my mic keeps cutting? Well, I don't really have a solution for that, but thank you for letting me know. I was just talking about how I could be a paladin. But yeah, hush, Yune. Please don't cry. True. It's Yune. I need to get more figurines and stuff like that. You did? Yeah, I basically just said your home address, that's true. There's a prison break map where the good guys are raiding the bad guys, and you just run into 3 people who are arrested by the bad guys. Very nice. So 17 minus 1 because of weapon triangle for 16. 16 minus 9 for brain, please. 7 damage, so it wouldn't kill, which means more experience for Benji. That's what that means. Okay, so we need some items for these guys. That much is a certainty. So, how much is Queenie doing to this guy? 9 plus 10 equals 21, you're right. That is exactly what we learned in math class back in the day. Whoops, I Okay, my brain was like, yep, that's where Boone is. You just selected Boone. But I didn't do that. I didn't at all. I pressed Caspian. Realized it was Chapter 6, and you had neither the early game Merm or the Fighter Bros, so you decided to add literal felons to the game. Good choice. I love to see the felons. It's like the Falcons, but a little bit more criminal, you know? Come on, Queenie. Yeah, I do wish that we had a sword up here. I know that we get one out of the chest, I believe. At least I think it's a Lance Reaver. And if so, that's very, very good. Well, if he misses this, then I guess I'll just pick him up with Miles. And then Miles, let's see, he won't get doubled even if everything goes perfectly wrong. So this will work out. Very good. Atticus with the crit. Love that new thief animation. What are you drinking? An indistinct beverage from an undisclosed location. It's my favorite. It's very good. HP only. It's one of those. It's an indistinct beverage, you know, from an undisclosed location. Very good though. Very good. Honton is sugoi, as they say. Water. Yeah, that's right. It's just water. It's just water that's a different color because it was milked from the water cow of a different tone, like a bronze water cow. Good to see you, Heartless Caesar. I just about said Heartless water, so apologies there. Was continuing the vine, didn't mean for that to come out. Wait, I don't actually know. My brain is completely gone here. Give me apple juice? Good. You can have apple juice. We can all have apple juice. That's what we'll call it from now on. Looks like an age-inappropriate drink because of the bottle shape. Ah. It's only age-inappropriate if you're below the appropriate age. That's all that it is. Luckily for me, I'm old and booming, so... that's what it's gonna be. It's only age-inappropriate if you're below the appropriate age. That's what I'm gonna say. Alrighty, Joseph. Joseph himself looking like a green apple mage. With his apple-bottom jeans and the boots with the fur. Luckily, the whole club is not looking at her. 17, so you're not even old enough to buy lottery tickets? Oh yeah. No gambling in this house. That's a good choice. Even if it's not necessarily a choice. We'll take it. One way or another, it's gonna be just fine. I'm gonna go right here with him. He'll be just fine against this one single archer. There's no doubt in my mind. Hand axe, door key, cool. Sword Reaver. Yeah, okay. This part is always very funny because there's a big chance of things going poorly. But luckily, because of my placements, I can go like this. And place him with the Iron Lance, which I think he already has. I'll give him the Vulnerary and the Javelin, because they're probably more useful. No gambling, bro. We're Fire Emblem fans. You're right. You know what? If Fire Emblem himself, Fire Emblem the guy, heard me say that, it would be game over. He would have already taken away my Fae account. Iron Sword, there we go. Good point, true. Okay, so I'm just gonna place Boone right here. I'm gonna let him bop this guy with the steel lance, but I'm also gonna trade this over. I'm gonna keep Atticus down here because this this thingy important to me. It's very vital. I'm gonna go ahead and steal that while we have the chance. Block these stairs as best we can. Because I don't want the spawns to come and roll me. I don't want to become their experience, they are my experience. That's how that goes. Okay, Wise. Do us a good job here. Don't get crit, I suppose. Ah, I forgot to trade over the Steel Lance, too. Doesn't matter, he missed a 92. Okay, Boone, you know what? Sure. Okay. You know what, man? You do you, man. Okay. Thanks, Boone. You know what? I don't know why I'm surprised, but that was significant. Y'all play gacha games for special pictures of characters from the past games you played. Yeah. What a life it is to live. What a life it is indeed. And, I'm still waiting on my favorite one of all time. It's been like, 4, 5 years now of Fire Emblem Heroes. 5 years. Still haven't put my favorite character in the game. What a world. What a world. It took them like 4 years to put in my second favorite, so I've just been working with that in the meanwhile. Okay, so we have a lot of... we should have a pretty easy time working around things right here. I guess I could go ahead and open up this. Who's my favorite? It's Garcia. Garcia from the Sacred Stones. He's my favorite of all time. And, oh, he doubles with a longbow. Let's do it, Benchy. Yeah, I really wish they put yours in. He's literally nobody. It's fine. Roche honestly has a lot of stuff, a lot of stuff to work with his modern day stat line. It's better than being somebody like, you know, like Abel or something in this day and age. I think Roche actually has a lot of potential as a character as he is right now. But that is just my humble opinion. His Stout Lance is extremely good. I wanted to build Roche myself because I really do like him. Let's see, what is your one-piece pirate crew, Fullaway? I don't have a one-piece pirate crew, unfortunately. But yeah, so okay, actually I need to use a little bit of brain power here, because this is going to be a hard circumstance to get out of perfectly. Okay, that's fine, actually. We can manage. I think. Let's see. Anyway, Stout Lance is really good. I wanted to build him, but I ended up using 2 Stout Lances on my other 2 favorite units, being Orson and Spring Marissa. So it became difficult to keep a lot of them. And also, it's kind of hard to pull units that are new whenever they're new. IMO. Oh, Queenie actually rolls this guy. That works out very well for me then, because I can do this. And then hopefully not get hit. Let's see, he doesn't have one because he went Shiloh. Yeah, that's true. I don't have a pirate class. Literally impossible to have 4 plus 10 copies. Yeah. Going to get Jig to start that old tag again and tag me specifically. Interesting. Oh, the Grail unit, gotcha. Yeah. You can, like, quote-unquote, are able to do what you want to with Grail units and stuff, but it is very difficult. Very much so. Okay, Boone, I need you to one-shot this time. He's bad. He's awful. He's unbelievably horrible. I can't believe that I've trusted him with anything whatsoever. That's quite an unfortunate circumstance in many ways, but we'll get out of it. We will not face the consequences of our actions in this way. I'll just put Miles right here and trade over Vulnerary, and we'll just roll with it. You can't use that right now. If I'd made him an assassin, then he'd be just fine. We should be fine, though. I don't think anybody can get killed right now. Who eats the Speedwing? That's a good question. Who eats the Speedwing? I'm thinking it's probably just gonna be Boone. But I don't really know. You lose 2 speed, so we're fine on that front. This could be pretty bad. 16 damage pretty much outright. It's 14 damage. Then 2 times 2. But eat wings all the time, so you call dibs. Ah, he's already beaten me to it. He's the wingman. That has multiple meanings. Good that they're attacking Miles. I bet that I know why. He would have gotten one-rounded by Boone, or she would have, so... Definitely wouldn't have been the best circumstance. Or would she have gotten one-rounded by Boone? The dude missed twice. The dodgiest Myrmidon of all time out here. Okay, things are getting a little bit sketchy, that's for sure. He's not gonna get doubled, but it's still spooky. Maybe he's a dodge machine. Maybe he's insane. Alright, Joseph. There we go. How does that water taste? It's very... definitely H2O, yeah. It does... let me see. Let's see. It does contain H2O, that's for sure, because it is water. And according to the Surgeon General, women should not drink water. Because... never mind, I'm just not gonna read that. That's not what that says, actually. I lied to you. I can't see the ingredients on this water. Apparently it's 100% pure water. There's no other ingredient, so I guess that's just how it's gonna have to be. Okay, so this circumstance is getting a little bit rough for us, that's for sure. Heeman darn near getting one-rounded. Cool. Unlucky, I suppose. Okay, we can kill that guy, and then presumably, if he's a steel axe... no, he's not, okay. Well... I'll focus on this situation up here first. Pure water. Yeah, the pure water from Fire Emblem. My favorite. Let's see. So, who has... Boone. I need this iron sword. You're actually just making it so that Miles isn't allowed to exist. Does it boost your res? Sure, yeah, it does, definitely. 100%. Yeah, I'm just getting my +7 res. Every sip is +1 res, so Here's another one. Ah, that's good resistance right there. The wateriest water to ever water. It sure do be. Okay, so I might just have to back off this situation right here because somebody has missed this Myrmidon twice, and I guarantee that if I try again, he's gonna miss again because he's awful, unbelievably bad. Worst unit to ever exist, so that's why we're gonna try it. Okay, good. Finally, we get that iron sword. Talk about overdue. Sheesh. I'll have Queenie kill that one, and then she can just vibe and kill the other one too. As long as we get rid of most of the other enemies, we'll be okay. Just for now, Queenie gets a lot of experience through the Dark Mages. I sure hope that everything works out just fine for us now. If I trade this over, I can kill that. What do you drop? Men's Staff. Flux Tome. Okay. So if I were to trade the sword over... how does... Ooh, I don't want to end turn. That'd be awful. Atticus 1 rounds. Okay, that's really good. That's really, really good. So if I trade that over, then I can do it like this. Yeah, okay. So Caspian will kill this. No issues whatsoever. Unless there are issues, in which case there would be issues. So we get that Men's Staff, then we trade this over to you. And then use the Cicada. I don't think we're perfectly fine still, but I think we're better than... we might not be perfectly okay. We're probably better than I expected since that guy's got a sword. So we use you now. 1 round this. Okay. Please dodge, by the way. I don't think I ever noticed a Flux Tome drop on this map. Are there any Dark Mages you can even have at this point? Ah, there's only one, and her name is Roxy. I can't believe you forgot. She's so good. She's amazing. She is popping off. She's right over here for me, though. If she was up here, she would be going absolutely crazy. So let's see. The worst case scenario is if this guy hits Boone for 16, and then this guy hits Boone for 17, 7. He would live. So the worst case scenario is Atticus getting hit twice. But he should dodge. 38 avoid. It's actually not really feasible for him to dodge all of this stuff. The worst case scenario is that occurring. But maybe Caspian gets hit instead? No, there's no way. I hope Atticus isn't a game over condition. It's basically a game over condition because of the Speedwing loss, but there's a very high chance that he dies. There's pretty significant odds of that happening. I should have traded him over to the not Cicada, so that this guy would not be incentivized to attack. But he does have better... No, his res is the same. 1 range moves before 2 range as well, so this guy is probably going to roll Atticus this turn. That's really bad. Wonder if droppables change depending on the units you deploy. They don't, but the changes to this, like, you get different items in the cells or whatever, in this cell specifically. And I think this one, I don't actually know. Probably not, since this one, the two with the breakable walls, actually, that makes sense. They don't have stuff. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna have to 1 round this guy like this. Because really, Joseph is my only option. I wonder what the Flux Tome is gonna do to us, though. That's quite a bit. Yeah, that really hurts, actually. So I guess what I'll do is I'll just Elwind and then retreat. I'll do a little bit of a rescue drop and get out of here. I really hope that he dodges one of these, because if he is a game over condition, that is a horrible way to end it. And I would see that being the case for this particular map as well, since he was story important. But he's not story important after the map. So maybe not? Well, let's see what his avoid is like. 91 minus 38. It's still like... Well, okay, so 91, that'd be like 61, then minus 8. It's a little bit above 50. And then this is also above 50. It's actually above 60 on this one, 61. Well, here's hoping. Here's hoping that something can occur. But yeah, I'm just gonna have to rescue Joseph and get up out of this situation with him. Let's see, Atticus will get plenty of speed on his own. He will get speed in heaven, that is for sure. I should not have placed Joseph there, that's for sure. I guess Saoirse will just have to be a complete, absolute unit, and dodge everything in all circumstances. Because Joseph cannot afford to get hit by everything. Actually, it's fine. He can only get hit by one thing. And it's more likely that Benji will get hit anyway. So... Is he fine, actually? Yes, he is. So whatever happens this turn kind of just happens, and that's how it's going to have to be. Let me make sure that I've moved everyone. Benji Speedwing. Well, it's on Atticus, so if he gets hit, then we don't get the Speedwing. Okay, now Atticus lives. That was incredibly lucky. Atticus is level 7 with 73 experience. Ah, well, unfortunately, he is now level 8 with X amount more experience. We do now keep the Speedwing. He did get more speed on his own. So, we now survive. Nice. Excellent. Good. I got out of there with no issues. What could have possibly went wrong? Alright, Queenie, go for it. It's almost the Thracia number. Near about. Good old Boone. He's dodged 2 Dark Mages now for absolutely no reason. Okay, 2 range moving before 1 range really helped me out there. He now 1-rounds this guy. Good job. Sure do hope it works out. You laugh at 69. I laugh at 776. We're not the same. Accurate. Benji, you're so close, my guy, my dude, my friend. Let's see, how is Wise doing against these guys? Doesn't face any crit rates, presumably. So he will be just fine. There's no issue. I could even attack with him if I wanted to. Which I kinda do. But I would say that this circumstance is way more important to figure out for now. Does Saoirse 1 round? She does not. Benji, I'm just going to weaken with you. And as long as you hit one of these, I'm happy. As long as you hit one of these, I'm happy. Thank you. That's all that I needed, was 1. Was he at 69? He's almost at 69. Saoirse, we're kinda counting on you here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay. I can pretty much guarantee my safety. I also need to make sure that Saoirse's not in range of stuff now, because she might be. I just haven't been looking at that side. Good old Saoirse. Thracia has a small, almost cult-like following. Some FE tuber you forgot the name of. I think Thracia definitely does have a very interesting following, because the people who love Thracia for sure. I have never finished a run of Thracia myself, so I don't know whether I'd be one of the in-group. So maybe one of these days we'll find out. Maybe when I get to 776 subscribers, maybe that's the play. The exact moment that I have 776 subscribers is the time that I upload 1 Thracia video. And then if I go up or down by 1, that's it. That's the end of the entire run. I can't play it anymore because it's just mandatory at that point. Like that's just a legal thing right there. Like you have to stop because you don't have 776. Kaga will come to your house and he'll be like, you have to turn this game off. You have to quit. You can't do this anymore. Some people get away with it. I don't know how. I tried, and as soon as I did, Kaga was knocking on my door. Okay, great level up, Queenie. That is a very standard level up for you, but I'm here for it. That's all stats that I like. Excellent. Okay, so we do need to get a bit of a move on. There will be a Delta squad in this map. They will roll us. They will not have mercy. So we're gonna get out of here. We're gonna roll. I was thinking for a moment that I may have enough time to do the next map as well, but I probably won't. As much as I would love to, because the next map is the Wanda map, or it could be the Tanya map, but that one's Fog of War and would delay my timing of getting my favorite character in this game, so I fear that it is not a possibility for me. So you take this, and if Joseph doesn't 1 round, he does in every circumstance, so too bad. Delta Squad, what is this, Fire Emblem Illuminated? There is a Delta Squad in this map for sure. I kind of get it, because this is one where you could spend a long time, but they come from right over here. And it's also like a prison escape. And it doesn't feel like an unfair Delta Squad at all, so it works out for us. Or for the game. Hellfire, that's effective against Joseph. Steel Lance should get doubled. Is Longbow weaker or stronger than Ironbow? Should be stronger by 1 point. Yeah. So, if I really want the experience with this, I guess what I'll do is I'll try this, and if it works out, then cool, and if not, then I'll cry about it. I could just do that, honestly. That would probably be better for me. Because I'm still trying to give experience to Benji where at all possible. And it should be very possible right here. And bop. Very nice. Good old hot dog water. Please get some speed. You don't like how Illuminated has a Delta Squad in every single map, including the first one. Let's see, hit you up when the stream is over. Have fun. Catch you later. Sure thing. I'll see you later. I don't really mind the Delta Squad necessarily. I get why it's an annoyance, perhaps, because it does feel kind of bad to always be on the run. But I think that Illuminated has its gameplay done in a way that I don't actually feel bad about being on the run, if that makes sense. Like, it's not a strict positive, but it's also not a strict negative. Just in my mind, anyway. So 18 damage minus 7, he'll be just fine. So that means I can unlock this door. I can stand right here, and not vulnerary, because I don't have one of those. 1, 2, 3, 4... Well, let's see. Would I be able to get a vulnerary, maybe? Guess so. Go right there. Go right here. And then have Saoirse face down the Axe Reaver with a vulnerary equipped, or used. We should be just fine, or I guess I'll just have to do that, and face it like that. He'll go for Saoirse. Certainly, right? There's no way. Wouldn't just simply go for a different unit that I don't want to give the experience to. That's never happened before. And I hope I'm not in range of this guy, because he's scary. I don't know when he starts moving exactly, but I know it's probably like when you're within 2 movements of his. I don't really know. Okay, not dying, giving experience to Benji, presuming no crits. Nice. Okay. Come on, Saoirse. Oh yeah, she's got the aerial support back, so her crit is back up. Love to see it. Doesn't land one, but that's okay. She'll get the kill anyway. I need to get Roxy up there somehow. Get that Flux Tome. Make good use of it. Nice. Miles facing. No crit rate from the Thunder. Love to see it. Thunder is always a scary weapon. Even in basic Fire Emblem. Although I don't know if the crit has been removed in this game. Haven't paid enough attention to it, I don't think I've ever used a dedicated Thunder Mage. Wonder why. What would cause that? Guess we'll never know. Guess we'll never find out. The eternal question. Why has Nefolo used a Thunder Mage in this game? Just, I don't know, something about it. Okay, so that guy's a little bit scary. I'm just gonna back off with these guys. Don't want to risk anything this turn. No need to. I don't have any 2 range as a result of all of this. Killer Bow. Benji Bow. I'll send back the Steel Knife for now. Oh, throw away. Well, then I'm gonna throw away the Steel Knife, yep. I gotta keep that in mind. The convoy is not available to us for now. Have to take some stuff off of Atticus. Nice. So glad to see this crit animation. It's one of my favorites. Especially that little backwards flip right there. Very nice. Got the Axe Reaver. Gonna be great for Wise. I do hope that we have that Men's Staff, at least on its way down here. Should be on Caspian. Yep. Cool, cool. And now the correct decision is to put our Dark Mage right in range of the Light Mage, right? Like, that's what we should do in this game. Actually, she would take 1 damage, 2 damage if she was equipped with a Dark Tome. But she isn't, and therefore she won't. Oh, the hero is moving now. Big scary. Benji cannot die, nice. Sometimes you like to take it slowly if it gets tense, and Illuminated stealing that ability from you makes you feel iffy about when you think about playing it. Gotcha. Don't play them because you don't have your own PC. Fair enough. Yeah, that's honestly fair. That's, yeah. I do, so... Yeah. My thought process with Illuminated in that way, and with ROM hacks in general, he got speed. I was not expecting that. Very nice. With ROM hacks and Fire Emblem in general, is that I think games should tailor themselves in some way to allowing for a lot of different people to experience a lot of different ways of fun. I'm also going to go ahead and do this, even though I don't know if I'm using Aerial. I'll read this one. Yeah, I've never seen this one before, but I'll just finish this up shortly. So, I think that games should somewhat tailor themselves to catering to a lot of different experience types, if that makes sense. I don't think it's mandatory at all, because at the end of the day, you create the game that you're most proud of, the one that you most want to create with your time, your effort, your resources, and all this. But like, I'll use FE8 as this for an example, or for an example of this, because FE8 allows you to play like in a myriad of ways between the branching promos, the ability to grind, the ability to skip grinding, the ability to buy in-map, the ability to not buy in-map, you know, all these different choices and stuff. And that's why I think it's a really great game, like, in that way. And I don't think that Illuminated necessarily hits that, but I don't think it's for the worse, because it's so solidly built, if that makes any sense at all. Yeah, that's fair. If it's not for you, then it's not for you, and that's understandable. Oh, Saoirse, are you injured? How can I help you? No, nothing of the sort. Actually, I came looking for you. You're the last member of this company I need to face in arm wrestling. What? Did you seriously face everyone and win? I never said I won all my matches. Most, yes. It's been a good way to build camaraderie and measure my strength with the team. I see. So you're no different from them. Huh? What's that supposed to mean? I just don't like arm wrestling like the others do. The prospect of joining hands with another, with sweat. It's disgusting. Ha, well I'll be. I guess I pegged you wrong, Mauve. Sorry, I'm not the kind of girl you were expecting. You say the funniest things sometimes. You're always putting in overtime helping the White Lions in battle. She's not putting in overtime for me, that's not true. I just figured to be the kind of girl to get down and dirty with like the rest of us. I guess I'm not. Someone has to keep order around here. True, we'd be a mess without you. And I'll admit, you've integrated well with the others. Ah. So, are we going to arm wrestle or not? Thought I said. Trust me, I think I need this. I think you need this, Mauve. You've been under so much stress recently. I will say the dialogue has definitely been a little bit sus for this one, but I'm not bothered by it. Come on, take a breather for once. Well, okay, just this once. But you must wash your hands before we begin. Deal. Alright, cool. Arm wrestling, that's what that is, yep. Wrestling with the arms, yep, and no other way whatsoever, nope. It's definitely, don't ship them, don't do it. Don't ship them. I know that you want to. I know that I want to. Believe me, I'm avoiding it. No, it's fine. I think that was a cool support. I think they have a good dynamic for people who are so, like, contrasting. But anyway, now that the, getting down and dirty and other such activities are over, we can move on with our lives and beat up this hero class unit who is very much threatening us. Who wins in an arm wrestle, Winnie or Saoirse? That's a good question, actually. My knee-jerk reaction is Saoirse, but like if you think about it for a moment, there's a good chance that Winifred wins. There's a real shot there. Okay, Atticus is about to be real darn bad. Real down bad. Real darn down bad. That's what I was trying to say there. So this is going to get a little bit spooky for us. And with that hero class unit approaching as well, given he is losing speed, he's losing 3 speed. Down to 15, so Miles doubles him. Steel Axe, Elixir, Thunder. I'm just going to get Atticus up out of here, probably. I don't want to make any drastic movements. That's one thing that I'm commonly bothered by, if that makes any sense, by seeing... Sometimes when I see people play Fire Emblem games, they make super, super drastic movements just because they need, like, a couple of extra tiles. It's like, I have to move their entire distance, or I could just move to, like, right here, and I'd be okay. But whatever, that's a different thing that doesn't super matter. Okay, so if I put... Ooh, Silver Sword. 6 moves, you can go to there. Okay, so no matter what, if I wall these 2 spaces off... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I put Boone here, he is out of range of this. And then I can put Miles here with Joseph's support nearby. Maybe? This is gonna be a hard one. It's gonna be a darn hard one. Wait, who's the one death? The one death is... Shiloh. It was Shiloh. I didn't notice whenever a set of wyverns spawned and they got him. He got doubled by 1. It was an unlucky day, an unlucky circumstance. Yeah, it was just Shiloh. It happened at the very end of his map. Unfortunate. But it'll be the way that the wheel turns, I suppose. I could also... Literally who? He's a healer, like a priest. Blue hair priest. He's pretty good. He's one of the units that I carried almost to the end, I think, in my last run. I can't recall. I think he made it just short of the end or something like that. He's really good, though. I would say he's, like, arguably top 5 in this game. So it was a shame to lose him. I'm just gonna kill this guy and I'm gonna back off, I think, because I can pick him up with... Can I pick him up with Wise? Yes, I can, because Wise is one of the only people who can rescue everybody. I no longer have to pick him up if I don't want to. Yeah, big rip. He didn't deserve it. Taken from us before we even got to know him. Let's see, so if I don't take damage from that guy, then we're good. But if I do take damage, then I get hit by the effective Thunder Tome. And I think I'm not going to do that, actually. So, if that's to be the case, I would have to Axe Reave this guy. I wonder if that's worthwhile. Let's say that he gets hit by the strongest thing here. 31 damage. 31 minus 9 would be 22. 22, yeah. You basically chose between him and Riley, yeah. Yeah, you do. You can still get him at a later point, but you pretty much choose which one you want earlier. I think my best case scenario is still just backing off, because at the end of the day, I can get Atticus, like, way up here, and then that would hopefully incentivize these to chase down here instead. And even if they didn't, he can handle one mage by himself. Whoops. He can't. I lied. Except, no, he can't. I have to keep him very much safe. It's very, very important that I keep him safe. I might actually bring him all the way down here and then go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think that would be fine, actually. Is that a killer bow? Steel bow. That might be fine, because then I could block these 2 tiles off. I would have to block with Caspian, and him getting hit twice is, like, questionable, but fine. Doesn't get doubled by this guy. The most damage he would take is by the hero, actually. That'd be really bad. That'd be 32 damage minus his 9 defense for 23. 23 plus 10. 23. He would live. The worst case scenario is that this guy attacks him first, he doubles and kills, and then it's game over for him. Which is feasible. That could occur. But I could get the Benji support in his range too. And then he would be up by that much. It'd only be +5 avoid. Do I need to get him down here, I wonder? I guess I don't need to. It gets scary for him if I don't, but I could chase this guy down. It would take him like 3 turns to get up this far, and there's a good chance he already comes this way. I could also use Atticus to beat up on one of these guys a little bit. Roxy could attack if I gave her the Flux Tome. So if I were to kill this guy, for example... There's a lot of options here, that's for sure. One option is using Benji and getting the 1% crit and then just popping off about it, because that's hilarious. I could also break down this wall and then retreat back into it. I'm still at that point leaving Atticus out kind of to dry. But if either of these two attack before the soldier attacks, then I would be okay. I just don't remember their movement order. Let's see. If anybody except for literally this guy attacks, and he's a reinforcement, so it may not happen at the earliest, I could just unequip Caspian. I wouldn't deal damage then, but he would for sure live. So, I think I'll do that. Who's another unit that definitely lives? Miles with the Joseph support is probably fine. The most damage he can take is from this guy. This would be 24. 24 minus 9. Is that 24? Yeah, that's 23 plus 1. So 24 minus 9 would be 15. And then he can't die to that guy either. So if I do this, then they just live. Everybody is completely okay. Just for safety's sake, I'm trading both of their weapons off and healing him with a vulnerary. I'm also going to break down this wall for versatility. Let's see, Flux. Trade the men's staff off. Go right here. She will be fine against this, so I will trade the Flux Tome off as well. Receive that with Roxy. Boone is going to be fine. Benji can get in range of that. Yeah, I'll just do it like this then. Trade the men's staff over, longbow the wall. Maybe I'll send Eamon back to bust down the wall, because I don't think he's going to be used otherwise. So then I'll put Joseph here. I'm kind of trapping myself in this corner a little bit, but it's better than nothing. And it kind of guarantees everyone's survival. It just gets a little bit bad for Atticus if they decide to chase after him. Like I said, I hate to move drastically with him, but I'm going to. Because it more or less just creates more of a distance, and I hope that they abide by that distance. That's kind of a funny stand when they're not using an axe. But that's fine. That's probably the best circumstance for me. It's pretty much as expected. Good dodge. I can get out of this for sure. Yeah, this will work out. I can use Roxy to kill probably the hero. And then everything else should just kind of work out for me. I think all the rest of the units can be one-rounded except for the hero, who can be surrounded. Okay, good. Okay. Ah, that is really unfortunate. Well, because this unit moved down, I could just truck backwards with everybody if I really wanted to. But I also have to keep in mind that the Delta Squad is going to be approaching. Okay, Benji can one round. Saoirse and or Joseph could probably kill another one. Caspian looks like he's going to pull out a Glock, true. He's looking quite goofy when he's unequipped. This guy's not really a threat now. Not single-handedly. So he's not even going to double Eamon with a steel axe equipped. So I can still use Eamon to bust down this wall if I want to. I also use Roxy to kill that guy. I wonder if Queenie can kill anybody. I know that Joseph can for sure kill one of them. And then Roxy will kill the other. Okay, I'm gonna do it like this then. I'm going to have Roxy kill this one. I'm gonna have Joseph kill this one. And then I'm going to rescue Joseph back with Wise, I think. And we'll see what happens. Because if we slowly pick these guys off and rescue drop outwards, then we're gonna be okay. So I can pick up Roxy with Wise, and then pick up Joseph with Aerial. And honestly, these guys could just sort of stand there still if they really wanted to. It's not really that big of a deal. So, rescue. And have Eamon drop Joseph. And that way this guy dies for sure. Take and drop. Take and drop. And now everyone should be fine. Roxy's okay. As long as I stay out of this guy's range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Go right here. Eamon might be hurting a little bit. Is he getting doubled? It's a steel bow. So he's not. Okay. There we go. I hope he's not getting doubled. He shouldn't be. If that hero starts approaching Atticus, then things get really bad. So I'm going to start breaking down this wall just in case. It's going to take a long time. But he shouldn't. He should actually go for Caspian, if I'm not perfectly mistaken. He's the only one that can reach. The archer can no longer hit Caspian, so that's good. Saoirse gets a 1 round. Okay, this is, we're playing a little bit slow, but at least we're fine. We're gonna make it. Atticus could still be down really seriously bad. Because the worst case scenario with him... Are you getting doubled? No, there's no way. The worst case scenario with Atticus is that the Delta Squad starts moving in and they catch up. Okay, I'm just going to start Atticus down this way now. He needs to get out of here, because things are going to go badly for him if I don't. So, Eamon, honestly, just get out of the way. I'm not really caught up on what he's capable of, because he's not really going to be doing too much. The mage is my biggest worry, or the hero is my biggest worry by a pretty big margin here. I can hope that Joseph gets a crit. That's a good start anyway. And then when he inevitably doesn't, because he's Joseph... Longbow for 10 damage, and then I think Miles would then double him for hopefully enough if I 5 plus, so that'd be 22 minus 13 for 9 times 2. Would 9 times 2 do it? Not quite. Maybe if Roxy hits, 23 damage, 20 damage. Okay, that could do it. Hopefully. Big question mark. Trick is getting him out of there. I guess I don't have to use Benji. I kind of have to use Benji. Saoirse's not going to have a great deal of use, so 14 damage, and then 9 times 2 would do it. So, please hit this, Roxy, otherwise we have to stand here and do this again for a turn. Good. Very good. Trade this back. Go ahead and vulnerary. I sure hope that you survive. Ooh, okay. How do I get out of this afterwards, though? Because the archer's gonna be there. There's a silver sword guy. When he gets hit... Okay, I think I can make this out. Because I'm going to have to move Queenie, pick up Caspian, heal Miles. I don't have to pick up Caspian, he'll be okay. Here's hoping. I mean, if he dodges, we're great. That's a big help. It's an enormous help right there. Okay. Only speed, that's fine. That's all we need. Just speed. So maybe we can let Boone do some work here now. Oh. Well. That's a little bit rough. That's a little bit rough. Ouch, Boone gets one-rounded. Well, not from full, but he does. I just want to see this. Yeah, that it's not a good strat to do that, but Wise would be able to do something. Okay, this is pretty rough. This is pretty rough. Benji actually won rounds. He would proceed to die after that. Let's see. So this is pretty bad because there's a lot of 2 range that can reach us. If I place Boone down, he definitely gets killed. Wise would be the same way. Less HP, even if Boone was at full. Caspian might just need to be healed. I can let the archers... The archer and the mage attack Boone, maybe? If the combination of them doesn't kill, then they would want to go for him if he was in Roxy's spot right now. Which I can manage if I move Queenie out of the way, which I'm gonna have to do anyway, so let's put her over here. So if I were to pick up Roxy with Ariel... I could let Ariel get hit by 1 as well. She would be a pretty prime target, so if I heal up Caspian, then drop Joseph so that Miles gets the support back. Like that. Roxy can get hit by an archer too, but she's not a necessarily good target for them. And then Wise kind of just chills. Ariel gets well, so Ariel's probably not even going to get shot by the archer. Because these two are going to move first, and they're going to move to cover these 2 tiles. If they both go for Miles, that's pretty bad, but he has good avoid. 62 avoid. It's not the best. He should avoid the archer at least, and probably the mage. But I think that they want to go for Caspian due to his much lower res. Okay, this is pretty bad. This is pretty bad, but... It's, like, possible to get out. Benji's support is in range of Caspian, so his avoid's okay. Silver Sword's gonna hit Caspian, though. Maybe I should go in and take his axe away again. It's only gonna be +1 damage, but 25 plus 9... Or 25 minus 9 is 16. And then 16 plus 18... He's cutting it pretty close, but he's in a position where he can only get attacked by 2 either way, so he'll survive. He's not getting doubled by anybody. We're kind of banking on some dodges here, on Miles specifically. But the best case scenario is Silver Sword attacks Caspian, this guy attacks Miles, gets killed, then Mage attacks Caspian, and then Archer attacks Miles and misses, essentially. Miles has more defense versus this guy and less defense versus this guy, so reasonably Silver Sword attacks Caspian if I leave it as is. Everything should work out. Question mark. And then Atticus is on his way as well, so we shouldn't lose here unless we get hit by everything. And even then... Okay, that win is planned. Don't crit, by the way. Okay, fine. Cool. That's fine with me. Right, you get 1-rounded. Good. Crit even. Thanks. Mage then attacks Caspian, Archer attacks Miles, unless Archer moves down. Fine. And then Miles has good res, so he's okay. Okay. That worked out. The sequence in which they attacked actually didn't result in the possibility of death. So they got played pretty heavy right there. And I'll take it. I'll take it. Benji experience, a little bit of Saoirse experience. Hopefully we can get Atticus down here and get out of here before anything really terrible occurs. Because now we've basically gotten out of everything. We should just be fine now. I'm just going to roll through these guys because they're not even a concern anymore. They actually just kind of forfeit their ability to win there. So we'll take it. I'll thank Fire Emblem AI for my knowledge of it, I guess. Quite scary. Quite scary indeed. Yeah, I mean, I would like to heal these guys, but I would also like to kill this guy with Saoirse. Well, I can just do this. A little bit of experience for both this way. There we go. Not bad. Pretty happy with how that went, actually. Can't really complain when I didn't lose anybody in a pretty shaky circumstance. Got you, and then kill the other guy with probably Boone, to be honest. A little bit of experience for him would be good. Any bit of speed he gets is positive. Alrighty, or maybe Wise. Wise is so close to a level up that I'll let him try it. There we go. Nice. Very nice. Scary. Prison map has a lot of aspects to it that induce fear. Good level up. I'm fine with speed on him. He is built like a Pegasus anyway. Alrighty. A little bit of mend. Mend can go around. Who has the chest key? 1 use. I think there was a 5 use, right? Somebody should have had... Yeah, there it is. So... I will just trade that on over to Eamon, and he can go get the chests. That sounds like a good plan to me. And that'll be just fine. Cool. I hope that we get out of here before the Delta Squad arrives, because it should be any turn now. We've taken quite some time. I don't think we were supposed to take quite that long. So... I definitely want to get out of here as soon as possible. I'm going to trade all of the, like, super important stuff off of him for now. With you, and then I'm going to have Wise go up here and act as a rescuer for him. Steel Lance, Axe Reaver. Sounds like a Caspian Roxy kind of job. Or a Caspian Benji kind of job. We can just send everybody this way. They don't have to go all the way around. I guess these guys can. It doesn't matter at all. Could go ahead and build that Boone Sports. They already have it. Cool. Nice. I'm glad to see it. Kind of wild. I'm just going to put Miles here. I know it's safe, but I'm scared. Sense a great deal of fear. They already have that support. That's great. That's wonderful. I'm going to go for it, for sure. Let's read it. I've never read this one. Queenie. How can I help, Boone? I'd like to know more about you. I see. What is it you'd like to ask? Could you tell me more about your backgrounds? For instance, where you were before you were a Proclaimer. I don't want to talk about unnecessary things like this. Really? It feels important to me. I can't read anymore. Trustworthy allies shouldn't be holding things from each other. Yes, trustworthy allies. We've known each other for right now. Trust is mutual, Boone. I know I will never be completely trusted in this group. You can't trust me enough to tell me where you came from? Well, I suppose I could share a secret of mine. If you share one of yours. I'd do that. Then it's a deal. Tell me one of your secrets. Okay, I think my parents may have been proclaimers. Looking back at it now, it just makes sense to me. I wonder if I might have been... I wonder if I might have joined that despicable cult, had my parents not died when I was little. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to call your background despicable. No offense taken. However, I guarantee your perspective on the Proclaimers would have been different if we managed to recruit you. Yeah, definitely. Then how about you? Where were you before you became a Proclaimer? That's a hard word to say, Proclaimer. Just gotta belt it out. I suppose you've earned it. There's a small problem in your wording, however. Oh? I wasn't anyone before I became a Proclaimer. I was born to be in the cults. My parents were influential members, and they had high expectations for me to excel there. Is that so? I believe I've shared too much. If you say so. There's a battle to be won right now anyway. Well, he didn't really get his answer, but you know, I guess that's fine. Boone's out here doing good work. He's a good guy. I like him a lot. Anyway, Queenie was supposed to get that experience, but I gave it to Saoirse instead, and I think that's a pretty good trade. As long as she gets a good level up out of it anyway. Maybe some strength. Only skill, luck, defense, res. Well, I was expecting only skill, luck, so more than that is fine with me. And right, Eamon's going this way. I'll probably send somebody to go pick him up. Divine, nice. Forgot about that. Entirely. Benji's kind of going crazy. I know that his speed's not anything great, but he's doing a good job. I might be able to finesse him a boss kill if I really set my mind to it. Take you and go this way. Let's see. Let me grab something. Let's see here. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Just like to say that you started making mac and cheese for dinner and didn't even realize you didn't have milk. Missed your message, KJ Rip. Well, good old mac and cheese. Let's see, I'll tell you how mac and cheese taste. Made with water taste, gotcha. Riley or Riot? We might. I would sure love to see Riley come into use. But we'll have to see for sure. It's kind of killing me here, actually. The deployment is like a real issue for me. I love being able to use a lot of units in this game. Like, I love all of these units, and I don't have the necessary opportunity to use them all, essentially. It's kind of getting me here. I don't know. I'm missing out. I guess we're just gonna have to let people die on purpose. I guess that's the only solution. I just have to stop being so gosh darn good at Fire Emblem. SMH. I can't believe my undeniable talent has really cursed me in this way. My raw ability and my perfect execution of tactics with no flaws, no downsides, everything always working perfectly. Ignore the one death right now or else I'll cry about it, I guess. Such a hard life it is. I don't know. Don't know what to say about it. Getting right to that Caspian support. Get that extra damage up. I don't know. I'm having a great time. I'm loving this game. Every single time I play this game, it's just as beautiful of an experience as the last time, if not better. Gotta love it when you can replay a game so many times and not get bored of it. That's one of my biggest things with Fire Emblem. That's kept me here, you know? I can always find something new to do. Ariel's about to find something new to do, too. She is actually just horrible. I don't know what she's doing. She's probably doing this on purpose. She probably knows what she's doing here. Anyway, this is an escape map, so we have to get out of here. Hand axe. Well, that would have been nice. Who don't support. No. You guys, that's a good support. Don't get me wrong, but I'm not using Eamon. I don't have the deployment spots for him. Ah, well. Good old Saoirse. How do I want to kill this guy? I guess it doesn't really matter. Sure, Roxy can have it. The boss, Maximus, he approaches. We have a heavy spear that we just got too. hope it's worthwhile. Sword Slayer would be effective against sword units, so Saoirse's pretty much out of the question. Atticus is out of the question. I could just long-range him, I suppose. I'll pick up Benji. Oh, do you have that support? Should I do that? That could be good. I know that you guys wanted to see the Caspian Tanya support. But I think I was going to go for... Let's see. So, Mercer is going to be supporting Caspian. I guess I'll leave it like this, and I'll go Rob Caspian A. Or I'll go Rob Benji A. And we'll chill. I mean, that does lose Benji in an actual entire point of attack. It is a hard choice. It's a really hard choice, actually. Because Benji having the A support with Caspian, that really is just a solid support all the way around. Well, is it time to go full hot dog? The hottest of dog water, as Roche said last time. It'd be pretty good. It pretty much bolsters everything that Benji needs. Support-wise, Eamon. Support-wise, Eamon, and then sack Eamon. Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's the best one for Benji. Remember the reinforcement units near Wise. Yeah. Hopefully they won't spawn. Hot dog. You know what? You've convinced me. It's Benji or nothing. Let's go for it. Caspian and Benji, A support. Full dog. They've gone full dog. Alright, there it is. I'm gonna give Caspian probably the Mercer Beast support at this point, and then Tanya can support Wanda and somebody else. We'll have to discover who all she has for options. Because it's not something that I recall. Right, and since he has the Sword Slayer, okay. We're gonna hurry these guys up here. I guess I could build supports while I'm doing this, but I'm waiting on the Delta Squad to sort of appear, yeah. We could probably kill these guys if we, like, dedicated every single aspect of our entire armies to each individual one of them. Sheesh, actually. Full attack, full hit, and full crit. Yeah, that's kind of what was getting me. Like, that's what I really, really wanted. So, I'm glad that that happened. Shoot. I should have traded this over prior, but it's fine. We have so much time. We have nothing but time now. Let's grab the heavy spear. Go ahead and start chipping away at this guy, I suppose. Roxy is doing more than chipping away. I did have my doubts that you'd be able to win against Roxy. Oh. Well. At least she hit him once. And then... you have the Miles support as well. So if I were to do that, I would want Miles right here. I'll go ahead and rescue Roxy with him. Now that's a lot of damage. If he crits twice, then he still doesn't kill. But he would leave in 1 HP, so... I'd be cool with that. Man, he's just not getting that power, is he? He is just not accepting the power level up. He doesn't got the power. That's for sure. Take drop, and take drop. Okay, we're almost out. One more turn. Oh yeah. Yep, these guys are scary. Ooh, Tomahawk, Vorsetti, and Thunder. Water, mac and cheese is okay. Nice. Good to hear it. So yeah, we could just finish that guy off with Boone if we really wanted to. If I give the kill to Caspian, then I would have the option of promoting him next chapter without any issues, so... maybe I'll just go for that? We'll see. Not as good. Wow, I finished my exam and you're still alive. Yeah, true. We're about to end it, though. It's the last main enemy, I suppose. If I kill this guy with Caspian, then... I could just promote him next chapter and have an amazingly busted unit to start me off. Or I could give it to Roxy and do the same. I don't think I want to promote either one of them right now, though. But if I were, I would promote Roxy. Queenie? I could give it to Queenie. I could finesse that. It would take some time. I think I'll give it to Roxy. Because honestly, at this point, if I'm considering how the next map is going to go, having Roxy as an Oracle next map would be huge. It'd be such a good bonus to her. And level 17 is a pretty strong threshold, even though she hasn't capped a stat. I think it's going to be worthwhile to do this. Let's go for it. I think he also drops the seal, doesn't he? Ship with Caspian, give to Roxy. Unfortunately, now that I've moved Benji in, Benji would give him... I could get Benji out of there with support, or with rescues, but this has not been my day. Yeah, that's for sure. Murray. Alright. Roxy, you're insane, and I love it. I'm so here for it, and there's another Master Seal, so I can promote Roxy at the start of next map with these stats, and then give Caspian 1 kill early on, and promote him into a warrior. Or I guess I could make him hero as well. Impressive, yeah. She can get 1 more level up. Oh, well, yeah, honestly, she could. If I could isolate the sniper, that'd be the coolest thing, because then I'd be able to finesse something there, but unfortunately the Wodow with the 62 crit over here, single-handedly able to, like, wipe out the entire Proclaimers, is not going to let me have that, so we're just going to go ahead and get on out. What the heck is happening in Burga? Hamburger, my cat. His name is Hamburger. Alrighty, well, let's get on out of here. I wonder if this works. Yeah, okay, cool. Kinda lets me get out of here a little bit earlier. Doesn't really matter, though. I'm glad that doesn't destroy units, though, because I think I tested that previously to make sure that it doesn't. If we lose our hot dog for that, then I'm gonna be upset, but I don't think that we will. Alrighty, I should have made sure on that, but either way. Okay, I have to be careful here. We're out, right? Okay, let's see. We get the big decision now. Alright, there it is. Aid House Talford? Or Aid House Dalmask. Now, this is our decision. We either get Tanya, or we get Wanda. Which do you guys want to go? Do you want to go Talford? Do you want to go Dalmask? I think you know what my decision is. I guess I could put this one up to a poll. But at the same time, it's like I could better stat boost items on the Tanya map. Yeah. You haven't used Tanya yet on the channel. Really feeling Dalmask? Are you? Are you really feeling Dalmask? Wanda's on the thumbnail, though. Then you free Riley and Tanya? That's what I'm thinking, yeah. You really don't want to put up a poll. I know. I know. Well, look. See, now I'm curious. Let's see here. Tanya, or we'll do Wanda is Talford. Or, Tanya, Dalmask. I just want to see. Oomstuff. I just want to see. I'm just curious. I'm just wondering. So go ahead and vote. Have a great time. Have a great time. Do it. Have your fun. Getting Dalmask vibes. I'm feeling it. I know. Everyone's feeling the Dalmask, but, you know. I like Wanda a lot. She's pretty cool. Tanya Dalmask is winning. Do I get to vote? Do I get to put in a vote, or am I excluded? Ah, unlucky. That's the downside of being the one who put up the poll. You don't get to choose. I'm seeing a lot of Tanya Dalmask. Well, maybe I will give myself some... There are 13 concurrent viewers. That means there could be 13 votes. I'm just saying. You could do the thing, and you could make worse. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I do want to look at the Tanya map, because I've legitimately never seen it in action. I do want to see what the map looks like. So, let's have a quick look. Ah, you must be the Lady of Dalmas, you chicken. Ah, well this is the one. This is the Tanya map. This is her, you know, the blue gem, the elixir, the Thunder Mage. She's really good. I do want to use her this run. Apparently this is a good map too. I've never played it before. I don't actually know. Go the Google coin flipper. So do I play this map? Do I? You see, with this one simple trick, we could also look at the Wanda map. We could just have a peek at it. You know, just know that someone will die. I would say so. We could just have a peek at it, and we could just look. When you get a chance to check Discord DMs, it'll be great to see your live reaction. Gotcha. Ah, look at that. Just having a peek, just looking. Do it, you're getting your money back. XD. Let's have a look. Let's just look at Wanda's map. I wonder if this map is worth playing. I have played this one before. I do have strong experience with it. I think it's a very fun map. I like it a lot. It's actually one of my favorite ones. And we get one of my favorite characters. The only issue is that you don't know where Teenan shows up. I don't either. I'd have to look that up. I guess that means that I simply have to go for the Wanda map, right? That's what that means. Angelic Robe. There's this guy that Boone gets to one-shot. It looks really funny. That map is cringe because the boss is a portrait swap. It's true. He's a cool boss though. He then shows up at the top of it, right above the Tanya room. He got me. He knew. I really do like this map though, and I really like this unit. Look, she's level 12 and has these stats, and she's really good. She has 10 con. That's more than Eamon has. This is my favorite character in this game. Well, there you go. It's Wanda though. Look, if you look at the thumbnail. Hold on. Let me bring up an image really quickly. This is important. Let's see. Let me just grab an image really quickly. Let's see here. Where is it at? Would you look at that? Would you look at that? Really makes you wonder which unit I would prefer to choose. I bet nobody knows. Nobody knows. There's no bias here. There's just... Let me just, Let me just place her down right here. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that nice? I haven't seen the thing in DMs yet. No, I haven't. But that's her. Look at that. Look at that. I'll check the thing in DMs though. Sure, let me have a look at that. If it's something weird, then I'm... Oh, true. True. Wait, is that... Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about, Tucky. It took me a second there. But you're right. You darn right, Tucky. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'll post... They're not gonna know. They're not gonna know at all. But this is pretty funny. Let me... So yesterday, Tucky and I were like just in the car talking and stuff, and then somehow the words came up Googling women, and so he just kept saying that, and he made this for me. That's me Googling women, apparently. It's dumb, but like that was one of the memes that we had yesterday. That's funny. Anyway, put Wanda on the opposite corner of Hot Dog Water. I should. I definitely should. But I think I'm just... Okay. Here, just in perfect I'm going to save this right here. It is actually amazing. I love it a lot. Um, but I'm going to stay right here. This is where I'm just gonna hit this button, and then when I hit resume, what'll happen is we'll just go with Boone like that. I will consider this. Me learning about women, educating myself. Yeah, true. Thank you guys for 15 votes on the poll. Oh, 16 now. It is approaching as though if like 2 more votes came in favor of Wanda, then maybe it'd be possible. Maybe I'll just leave that rolling, actually. But what I'll do is I'll leave this right here. And then next stream, you guys have to tune in to decide to see which one I go with, because I don't actually know. On Maddening, Tanya map will have you grow some extra hair. It's literally rigged. It could be rigged. Russian election, it could be rigged if we really wanted it to be. But I am acknowledging right now that Tanya, I'm just gonna end the poll. End the poll. Pokemon go away from the poll. I'm acknowledging now that Tanya has won. However, I am the one in charge here. I am the... Oh, you played Fire Emblem Lonely Mirror 2? Nice. The best one. 100%. The best one. Good to see you, Easy Nin. You have immaculate opinions. This is the best Fire Emblem game. I genuinely believe that. It's my favorite ROM hack of all time. But I'm going to leave it right here. I'm sorry that you popped in right as I'm ending the stream. 12 watching, 10 likes, SMH. True. Everyone has to like the stream. Folo has 3 votes. I have 3 votes. That's true. But I'm going to leave it right here. I'm going to come back to it. I'm going to give it some thought over the course of tomorrow. And if I decide that democracy has meaning in this world, then we'll go for Tanya. And if I decide that I just like Wanda too much, then we'll go Wanda. We're gonna use both of them either way, because we're gonna save whichever one we don't get when it comes back around to the Teenan map, which should be the one directly after, right? Or maybe it's the one directly after. So we're gonna get both. We're gonna use both for sure. There are 2 of the units that I most want to use. But for now, the map that we play is up in the air. So I'm gonna leave you on that cliffhanger. That means you have to tune in tomorrow. Democracy is temporary, simping is eternal. You right. You darn right. I mean, so this opinion right here. Who you sacrificing? Probably Winifred. I think I'm gonna get rid of Winifred. Maybe Travis, but I think Winifred for decently sure. But yes. This question is like asking me who I would choose between Dorcas and Garcia, honestly. I like Dorcas, I do. Dorcas is cool, he has a lot of potential and a lot of cool things, but I'm always going to choose Garcia. Every single time, no matter what. And to that end, I'm very tempted, because I like the Wanya map. Wanya? Is that the ship name? Wanya? Or is it Tonda? Is that the one? So it's best to go Wanda map. It is best to go Wanda map in a lot of ways. For the safety of the run, I suppose. But, like, it doesn't matter. Like I said, I don't want to discuss it too much longer because I'm just going to keep looping on myself, you know what I mean? So this is the decision. Literally coin flipper. I actually just could do that. But we'll save that. You know what? You're right. At that point, no one could be mad. I think that might actually just be the play. I could just start next stream with a coin flip. Pick Tanya, but swap the ROM's portraits. That would be funny. Yeah, actually, we could just coin flip that at the start of the next stream. That sounds awesome, actually. Hey, play both tomorrow. Ooh. Would you guys be down with that? If I play both tomorrow? If I play both and then I just take whichever one levels better? Or whichever one levels worse, or whatever? I paid you money, my vote counted 5 times. We'll do a coin flip, I suppose. I think coin flip is the most straightforward way of doing it. I don't know if I will have the brain power to play 2 maps tomorrow, essentially. But I would really like to play the Tanya map at least once. But if one dies on one map, what happens? Good question. I guess we would just have to, like, have that mirrored or whatever. I'll tell you what. I'll put that decision up in a poll in my Discord server, so make sure to join that if you haven't already, so you can vote on that. Tanya map short, it's only 11 turns. To be fair, 11 turns will take me a long time. I'm a pretty slow Fire Emblem player. But I'll do that. Make sure to join the Discord. I'll put up that poll. I'll put up the poll as either doing a coin flip or playing both maps. It might take me 2 days to play both maps, if I'm being perfectly real about it, because that's just how it is. But we'll see. We'll see about that. Those are good suggestions. Appreciate that. Thank you guys. But I'm just gonna go ahead and end the stream because I'm gonna keep looping on myself once again. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't liked the video already, please do. Helps out the channel a lot. Make sure to share the video so that more people can see this ROM hack or see my channel. Either we get more people to watch this game and play it for themselves, or we get more people watching my channel. Both of these things are positives in my eyes, and I very much appreciate it if you do either of those things. Subscribe if you're new. We've made it this far into this series, this far into this stream. Surely you're having a good time. And if you don't want to subscribe, you don't have to, but you can always subscribe and then come back later and unsubscribe. Or if you forget, then it's no skin off my back. Whatever. And if you feel like donating via Ko-fi, I very much appreciate it. Never necessary. Thank you, Dribble, for your donation today. Really appreciate that. And until next time, I'll see you guys later.